At the time of its opening, the abandoned shopping mall we're exploring today was the third largest in the world. Its construction cost over $100 million, which today would be equivalent to more than $500 million. So how did such a large and luxurious shopping mall end up in this state today? Between lawsuits, accidents, and scandals, we're taking you with us today to discover the remarkable story of this abandoned shopping mall.
Hello everyone, this is Gabriel and Corentin.
And Gabriel and Corentin. And today, as you can see, we're going to explore an abandoned mall, or in other words, a shopping center. And not just any mall, because this one was truly gigantic. A new day of exploration. Today we're standing in front of an abandoned mall. We hope to get inside. Here, we have some shocking information about this mall. If we can't get in, it's shocking. When it opened, it was the third largest abandoned mall in the world. In the world? That's no small thing. That's no small thing. It's been abandoned nearly 5 years. No way, that's not much. This is clearly an entry point. Hopefully we're not being watched given the ongoing activity nearby. Condemnation notice. Unsafe.
2023 it says. 2019 on the right. So here, that's 5 years with it indeed.
So it's been more than 5 years then. It was declared unsafe and uninhabitable. So you can still see that there's security, obviously, since this seems to be pretty well protected. I hope for all our kids that we don't have a police car showing up in front. Of course, of course. Caution and damn security. Security? No. Not the next one. There were more than 6,000 parking spaces in this mall, which was 3 stories high, and nearly 200 stores inside. That's huge.
When we arrive there, we'll quickly realize that most of the entrances outside have been walled up. We'll even start to doubt whether it's possible to get in. But we won't give up, and we'll find a really special entrance into the place.
Over 6,000 spaces in the entire parking lot. That's not bad. At least we're more sheltered here, that's cool. So, better chances of finding an entrance. And yeah, even after we've tried all this, if we still don't have access, we still have the roof, you know, which is usually the place where we have the best chance of getting in. There's a hatch that's been broken open. Yeah. We're going to be quick. So... That's good. That's good. Thank you. It's pretty cool, actually. Where we are. Clairefort. It would be so great if we could go inside.
Look there, look at me.
There's something there? What does it lead to? It looks good.
It looks good, man.
Holy shit. Holy cow.
Fuck.
It's fucking shit, fuck. I don't have the words. I don't have the words. Words! Damn, it's beautiful. We don't know yet what we'll find inside, but I think you'll be able to appreciate the grandeur and beauty of this place. 200. It's a bit more...
Then 199, there's a bit less than...
200, yeah, exactly. We're really going to be impressed when we go into this place because it's truly beautiful, but we're going to be very careful because before going in, we noticed that a security car was parked somewhere in this mall. So, we're going to be very careful.
We're immediately going to be shocked by the size of the place and the beauty of this location, despite the fact that a lot of vandals have had a field day vandalizing it.
What's going to be impressive in today's exploration is that you'll see the size of this place and everything we can find here, even though it was abandoned almost 5 years ago and many of the stores have completely disappeared.
But you'll see, we'll be able to quickly find clues about what used to be here.
We entered the mall. It's amazing. It's gigantic. I think we'll spend a lot of time here because there's so much to explore. And I think we're mostly going to be impressed by the size of the place because this kind of mall, I think it beats all the malls in France. Because when it opened, it was the third largest in the world.
We're at the first store, and it looks pretty empty.
And I think it's the store Dick's Sporting Goods, which is a sports shop, and as you can see up there, it's all sports brands. For example, this was the golf section. The tennis section must have been right there.
Wouldn't there be cash registers in front? Yes.
That's definitely it. Look, there's a small running track on the ground. All the sporting goods that was over there. So there, yeah, really, it was the tennis section.
Look, we already have some brands here. We have Nike, Reebok, Asics, New Balance, Converse.
The registers are in the front. And so that was the entrance. We were just outside a moment ago.
There may be a small jewelry section.
At a sports store, you know.
Well, look at the shop windows.
There are only watches, you know, like, yeah, valuable stuff, especially here. And there, that must have been... the register, incredible.
Look there!
We have it, this is gonna be crazy.
We can explore 120,000 square meters.
120,000, that's huge. You can see that it's had time to be emptied out. The place is so big, I think we'll find things we're not prepared for.
Absolutely, it's spread across multiple floors.
There are 3 floors. 3 floors?
Wait, there's ours, one below and another further down.
Apparently. At least that's what it said on the internet. What's pretty funny is that you can see a Christmas tree just down below.
Indeed.
There are escalators that have been destroyed. Yeah,
That's not very funny.
No. Let's keep going. Wow, that's huge. There's no sound, right? By the way, let's go check the corner over there, just to remember a bit.
Wow, the atmosphere here with the stars.
Now you realize, there you have the escalators that are still over there, it stretches a long way, and over here it goes really far back. We should have taken the car. I think everyone at the exam were leaving you.
Liv, we'll see.
I'm looking when you have people walking. We're going to go check over there. Opened in 1980, this shopping mall was simply gigantic. With its 120,000 square meters, 200 stores and 3 floors, it was the third largest in the world and brought together the biggest American brands. Thousands of people went there every day, and the beginning of the story was a real fairy tale for the 6 managers of this mall. But soon, because of competition and various factors, the first problems would start to appear. One of the 6 managers would leave and many stores would start to disappear. Over the following years, its value, estimated at 128 million, would quickly drop and reach 50 million after the 2008 crisis, thus ranking it as one of the most endangered malls in America.
Wow, the depth of this thing.
It's incredible. I'm trying to get a sense of what the atmosphere is like at night, like what it must be. At night, it's gonna be insane. It really reminds me of the mall in The Last of Us.
Yeah, or even in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I watched the videos. You're hearing water dripping because it rained this morning. Yeah, there must be a lot of water seeping in.
Well, you can see it, there's already a lot of water on the ground.
And here, with the receipts, there are people who came and made a mess absolutely everywhere.
There's gonna be a little fountain in the middle, look.
Yeah, that's for sure. On the left, it looks a bit crowded. Some pretty fashionable accessories.
Bye. Bye, wow. Water leaks here are terrifying.
Huh.
It's really scary.
There you go. You get both vibes here. It's both reassuring and creepy. And the fitting rooms at the end. This used to be a women's store, an accessories shop, maybe lingerie.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like wow, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Wow, there is the...
Floor all bumpy, huh?
There are mushrooms growing.
Wow, that's horrible. And we're quickly going to reach the largest area of the mall with this big hall we're in right now. Here, we're really going to be left speechless by this place.
This is really typical of an American mall, where the spaces are very, very large with a big central aisle, areas to play and places to eat. We're going to find all of that here.
In this main room, we took many photos now available on Instagram. I encourage you to check them out. There's lots of exclusive content.
Exactly.
On road trips, we share everything with you. Follow us there. We just discussed Claire's earlier with a lovely tag.
We just discussed it earlier, and now one's here.
I wonder if it wasn't quote-unquote organized by theme. You know, maybe it's possible.
I don't know how they organize things in malls, but there must be some kind of organization that makes it work, yeah.
Don't play in the fountain. I swear we're going to play in the fountain, yeah.
We're going to play like little kids, right? Look, there's the elevator that was right there. There's the transparent elevator, so cool. The shaft was beautiful.
It's the thing in the store across. You can hear that. It's dripping a lot, yeah. And there, something completely black.
Well, it looked like it was the parking lot. No, it was a sign.
Yeah.
It was a store, you know.
Maybe even a supermarket, really. Maybe it's just food aisles.
I don't know. Gotta be, yeah. It's complicated because there are few tools here. It's huge. Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to go further this.
Yeah, the suspense.
There's an escalator that was destroyed here.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to go any further than this.
Yes, from our height. There's an escalator that was destroyed here. Yeah.
Even the size of the area.
It's just that this place is gigantic.
Unfortunately, completely empty. But it really feels like a back room, you know?
Impossible to find the slightest clue.
And over there, it goes on so far, man.
But it's gigantic. There. Will we have enough time to explore everything before nightfall? That's the question.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Right, so...
There, it got attacked. There are diamonds.
There are diamonds everywhere.
The look of this place, man.
Wow, but what happened down there?
Looks like a tornado went through here.
It's crazy to see how much water destroys everything every time.
You want to go to the right?
You're not a risk taker.
Says the guy who refused to put his feet in the water. Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So let's not get hit on the head with something.
There, it's threatening to collapse, you know.
Yeah, but with the mushrooms on the ceiling, well, the mold. Wow.
This one.
Yeah, it's the wooden shops that have the biggest problems, logically.
Yeah, and when the roof above is sheet metal too, it would seep right in. Look.
I'm not sure it'll affect them, but the trolleys stop there.
We know this mall is huge, so we're not going to linger on every room we come across. We'll keep exploring and check out the different stores to see what we can find.
Look at this area here. The ceiling has completely collapsed onto the floor.
Wow.
There is a shop.
I'm scared.
You know, man. Obviously, in 5 years, the mall has really taken a beating, whether it's from time, vandals, or graffiti artists whose behavior we really don't appreciate at all.
Not at all, I just got hit on the head.
And look at the mannequin parts down there. That's creepy.
We don't know many signs like that one. I have no idea what it means. JC Penney JC.
That rings a bell?
Yeah, we've seen it a few times. They're big stores.
Could be vulnerable, you know, vulnerable.
What do they sell? I don't know. It was big.
Anyway, it looks like furniture. And look at those things, where if you steal something, it goes beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep, an anti-theft gate, an anti-theft gate.
Exactly. It's rare, I think, to see that.
And there it is, your thing. Clothing, bed and bath, it's a bit of everything. I have options.
This place kind of feels like an IKEA, right? There are skylights. $30. We have a small shelf. Small shelf for $15.
So this is a store from a large chain that owns more than 1,000 stores. and they sell a bit of everything. So whether it's jewelry, clothes, home decorations, things like that. In the early 2000s, that's when the downward spiral started. Nearly 60% of the mall was empty. All 20 restaurants were closed. And to top it all off, in 2019, the mall was classified as dangerous and uninhabitable. So, in April 2019, the last stores received eviction notices and the mall was going to close for good. But even after closing, the troubles would continue. In June 2023, a teenager fell from the roof of the mall and was rushed to the hospital because he was fighting for his life. The owners were convicted in court because the building was home to many criminal activities. Everything indicates this building will be demolished in the coming years, as its poor condition causes problems and poses serious dangers to the city. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk. Step on everything.
Not on that.
Why? On that? Yeah. It's there. That.
Why? That kind of thing is for me.
All right, let's try then. But look, there are still some supplies left.
Yes, all the workbenches and tables are still left.
The cash register, the display stand.
Strange.
What?
It's so strange, honestly.
You can still see that most of them had time to remove, well, the stores had time to take down their shops.
To get ready,
Yes?
there's still some equipment left over there. It's for souvent, the cheapest option.
Always.
And oh, you look like a little computer. Yeah. There are small printers and similar items. And there are still plenty of things left, man.
Wow.
Little kitchen tables. All that food. $175 per table. Hey, there are about 20 left, man. It's always wild to find stockpiles like that.
You see, there are some little gems here.
You've got the amount of dust on the table because, wait. People often say there's no dust, you know, but it's just that the dust doesn't show on camera, but you have to look closely. That's a common comment. We hear it a lot. There's no dust unless someone puts their hand in it.
I messed up my fingers.
Come on. We went straight to several shopping malls and said, but this one is really something.
You see, the prices you saw, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what was available for sale. It's actually all their own furniture that allowed them to run the store. So all the shelves, all the display stands, that's what's available for sale. That is to say, actually, when their store closed, they had the opportunity to sell some things.
A general sell-off.
That's right, but not just to customers. Other shops wanted them too. And all those things, because why would an individual buy a glasses display? No interest. No interest. Then other stores could buy it back.
Excellent, okay.
Good info. So that's why we see all these little orange tags like this one, for example.
Ouais.
They had some time to prepare for the closure.
That's good to know. Some of the stores have been completely emptied, and you can tell that it was prepared in advance, but in some shops you'll see that there's still quite a bit of furniture that was left behind.
Now that we've already taken a little tour of this floor, knowing that we're not done yet because there's still that part over there that we haven't checked out, we're going to go see what's hidden on the floor below. I feel so alone in a mall this big.
Okay, so here is the floor below the store we just saw,
Yes.
with probably still a lot of stuff inside. There you go. Wow. That's impressive.
Each little thing like that is $40. It made videos for me. This area is strange. There's a nail salon.
It looks like there's a dining area on the left. It is.
It is. There's one that burned down. We need to find it.
Something a bit cozy there.
So wait, there's something here that says... You see, there's something that says, sorry, we're closed for now. Thank you for your support over the years. Come back in the summer for a possible reopening. A reopening that never happened.
It looks like it was under construction.
Yeah.
Maybe after the fire they started renovations and it was never finished after it closed.
They're weird, I think.
It had a small terrace overlooking the outside. There you have all the windbreaks
You see, yeah.
that have been taken down and stored here.
That's very possible because actually you're right, it was a dining area.
Yeah, well, you can tell.
Because behind it, it was actually the kitchens.
That little warm wooden feel, that's how it comes together, yeah.
Even with all the smoke, there are still notes for the staff.
There are still several items around the cash register.
Yeah. It's just that the store was less affected by the humidity. Well, it happens, you know, you can see that it's starting to get holes in the ceiling. The water above is ready to destroy all.
The small computer screen.
Yeah.
Small setup, go ahead, let's do it again. Make this stand like new again for us. And there you go, good as new.
You'd think it wasn't abandoned?
Yeah, the mud hole.
I forgot the mud hole, how about that? Well, there you go.
It was never abandoned here.
It was never abandoned.
We saw a Christmas tree in the entrance and guessed it was left there around Christmas. Now look at what Corentin found. So,
If you can do this alone, you're truly amazing. And me,
I'll give you this, man.
thank you.
It's full, huh? Careful. There's a gift, huh? It's not empty, huh? I promise.
It still feels pretty empty though. No.
No, I would never give you an empty gift. Well, we can get to that. You think so? Yeah.
Alright, I'll leave it like that.
There's moss all over the wall, so there's moss absolutely everywhere on the floor. Well then, I suggest we clean the whole mall. No?
Maybe at 100,000 likes?
At 100,000 blue thumbs up, we'll clean the entire mall.
Yeah, well no, I mean today,
There are 120,000 square meters.
that's only about 1 like per square meter, which isn't much.
That's not much to pay, huh? That's not much to pay.
No, we're not cleaning a shopping mall. And we didn't get 100,000 likes on both either.
Our store is likely among the most flooded. Wow.
Anyway, let's keep going, okay? Yes.
And now we're arriving in the main part of the mall on the ground floor,
The main hall.
which is gigantic.
Gigantic. It's gigantic.
Well, shouldn't we go into the fountain there? Yes.
Of course.
Look, play in the fountain here.
Well, yes.
Well, all right. Your buddy is really determined. It's a mannequin that's been outfitted in a rather strange way.
Very strange, yeah. That's not fake, you know. It's really solid stone, you know. Wow.
Here we are at the base of the elevator, you know, the one we saw earlier. We got there roughly above here, around where that pine tree is over there.
Exactly.
And here, the shops really don't look like much anymore, unfortunately.
It's funny that all the signs are gone, as if in the end the stores didn't want to be associated with this.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so, if you're scared,
I won't get in, okay.
that wasn't planned. I honestly think it sends you to the Earth's center. And so, there's the whole part we didn't do over there with the food court that goes to the left.
Well, that's exactly where I think there was a fire. Because actually the food court of this mall was completely burned down a year before it closed.
And just when we thought we had walked through the mall, we quickly realized there was a whole area we missed, so we headed toward it.
And in such a big place, abandoned for so many years, well, there are lots of noises coming from everywhere, and that really scares us because they come out of nowhere and we can't always tell what they are right away.
And at any moment we could obviously run into a squatter, and that's really scary.
This is just the kind of place where you might meet someone with bad intentions.
And what was this shop here? It looks fun in here.
It looks impressive.
It looks like Funland. Look, little stars on the ground, that's fun.
It's fun here.
Oh.
There used to be a small temple here.
A little temple? No, but maybe it's a place where people dropped off their kids, I really don't know.
No, it's a shop.
But a shop for what? There are big columns, they're magnificent. Surely fake, obviously. Yeah, me.
I honestly think it's real marble.
Real hollow marble.
That's just how real marble sounds. That's strange.
But it's pretty...
A pretty shop. I don't know, a suit store or something. There's a safe right here. And you see kind of like the ones like in the shops he has for sale.
Yeah, $250 for a safe like that, I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, that doesn't sound unreasonable to me.
And his thing is still closed. Who knows? It could hold millions of surprises.
I think it has something to do with air. That's rare, huh? In a Toys R Us.
No, that's why it's kind of fun.
Exactly. If you look right there, you have the ceiling. Basically, how to sell stuff, you see? Okay. Offer them a toy we have in stock. If we don't have it, offer another toy. Offer a gift card. A gift card. And if they don't have what they want, redirect them to another one.
It's very American to have decision trees and set answers. In France, we don't really do that. And here we have all the employees' lockers here.
And Toys R Us, which I think you mentioned, is also for sale now.
$600 per locker? Yeah.
Well, the row. Okay. The column. I'm losing my words today. It's a Toys R Us, which is why they had all that stock.
We didn't show it, but look at the stock behind the long ones. It's impressive.
You know, in abandoned places, anything that's worth stealing gets stolen. So all the cables you see on the ground here, it's people who came here and ripped out all the copper cables.
Yeah, it was cut like that.
Yeah, you see, we can see them here. What's also very impressive here is that all the cables that used to run through these big pipes that came here, there's not a single cable left, they've all really been cut. Yeah.
That's an insane amount of work, huh?
To recover the copper, yeah.
It's true that this wasn't amateur work.
You see, no, there must have really been kilos and kilos of copper. It's people, you can still see it. Right.
These are people who I think do this very often to be so well equipped. And yeah, it's crazy to see that.
Anyway, yeah, all of that. It was all the electrical machinery. And there's nothing that could have gotten in there from the start.
We're moving forward into a part of the mall
that we haven't seen at all. And you told me that's where it says food court.
What? There? It looks like a jewelry store.
No, yeah. And look, there's still a lot left in this shop.
Oh! It's a sports shop.
It's some, yeah, but no, it's some tables.
Okay. No, those aren't tables. They're ground markers for boundaries.
With the stars. That's the rave store. We've seen several like that and don't know what they sell.
There are a lot of American brands, really, that we don't know at all. It looks pretty upscale, since when there's wood in a store, usually it means there are valuable things.
I feel like, you know, they were still taking everything apart when they closed. Yeah.
We still have many Christmas ornaments, confirming it was right before Christmas. We have little carts.
So much noise over there. I think we're getting our third floor now. It looks like it's going up. See, there are 3 floors here.
Okay. Here, it's all so tangled up.
There are so many things everywhere. It's bigger here, right? There are a lot of stores in this mall, and we're going to walk past dozens of them, take a look, see through the windows what's left, and try to understand a bit of what used to happen here. And that's really impressive. And as we go along, we keep discovering new things, and it always surprises us. It's really weird here. Did you see that section? It was totally walled off. It wasn't accessible anymore. And there too. Yeah, there. It was a window or maybe a parking lot, I don't know.
It was covered up, yeah, strangely.
But there, did you see? Look, it was covered up and completely boarded up. So was it, well...
Here that it caught fire.
Rather, maybe it was there that it caught fire. It's possible. Let's go take a look.
The atmosphere in the back. Come on, those big windows up top light the place really well.
Well, listen, not at all.
It's a hotel.
There was a hotel in front. Yeah. It's something, huh?
Wait, but now we're going to come across an abandoned hotel.
So, well, I guess so.
Well, I think it should be completely emptied out since even the letters above have been removed. There you can see the glue marks.
Maybe we'll go see it afterwards.
Yeah.
But now we can keep going up, yeah.
Did you see the green screen up there? It's strange.
It's really strange around here, huh?
At that moment, we enter a much more mysterious area because the atmosphere already shifts a little. We go from 2 floors to 3 floors, so it gets bigger. And we'll see that there are tarps, as well as an area that has been completely walled off. And we're going to ask ourselves a lot of questions.
So, why was this place walled off? Did they want to do renovations? Or was it abandoned prematurely on that side? Well, at the time, we couldn't really understand, and it made us a little anxious.
We're still going to keep exploring the shops and see here and there what we can discover. And you'll see that we're only just getting started with the surprises. So we're in a hair salon, skin, body and bath.
That's great, yeah, and this one is in pretty good shape, huh?
Shearing. Here are the small mirrors where chairs and equipment used to be. And here we have a place to wash your hair.
Shampoo was the only thing here. It's very strange that we're here because it doesn't look like a parking lot. But it's the size of a parking lot. It's just huge.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, we can see some escalators over there, so we could go inside and look. And that way it will allow us to go upstairs.
Let's go. Did you see? There were some breakdowns and yellow things. Be careful not to go there. And on this side too there.
Yeah.
So this area was more or less off limits. Yeah, I think so. If it wasn't a Walmart, you're thinking of a Walmart, well...
There's some blue, that's too blue.
But
Actually, I think there's some ice over there, so yeah. I don't know. But you see, it's been cleaned so well, it's impossible to tell what was here before. And it's huge. It's huge. Well, I hope we're not going to die.
the same thing, yeah.
The same thing. Impossible to know what it was. There wasn't the slightest clue.
Yeah, mysterious.
We're up against the wall here.
Now we're back, so in the normal part of the mall, we came in just below.
And you can really see that everything was boarded up on the left. No one could go there anymore.
And then we get to the area where the tarps were put up for a reason.
It's still scary though.
Right? Yeah, it's weird. Damn, look, food court, it says to go upstairs there. So where we are actually is upstairs.
We wouldn't have taken long to find it.
And did you see, wait, are you always upstairs or is there a floor in between to go check?
Yeah.
National Guard at the military store across the street or just a salvaged drywall panel?
Pennsylvania National Guard. It's scary.
Yeah, especially since there's no railing. There, the fall, we're in the food court.
Yeah. So it's really badly flooded.
It's dangerous. Let's be careful while walking.
What does it say there? Bar? Food court? Court. so there were lots of little restaurants there.
Very colorful.
You would come and help yourself, and you probably have some tables that aren't there anymore, but maybe they used to be in the middle, actually. You would come and help yourself.
There were big steaks and some good barbecues, I think.
Look, there's still a restaurant over there.
Let's be careful. We're walking here. Right.
Here, it's really very dangerous. It's actually small, they're short food.
Yeah, I was expecting something big.
It terrifies me.
We'd already found a much more appealing food court in an abandoned mall. Yeah.
We're about to see a surprising sign. Omni International Hotel. Why would there be a hotel in a shopping mall? We're going to go inside and it's nothing like a hotel. It's more like big open spaces, as if it were a huge store. We don't understand, but we'll go upstairs to look for more clues.
Here we are in what was meant to be a hotel.
Anyway, maybe this sign, I don't know. The old International Hotel.
But it looks like anything but a hotel.
Well, it actually looks more like a hotel. What did they use to sell here, huh? An escalator that went up. Why?
It said hotel. There, that's an escalator that looks like it's in good condition. For a change? Let's go take a look. There, the other escalator then. We're plunged into darkness, you know, if we don't have our lights. Do not cross, crime scene.
Do not cross.
It says crime scene.
Yep.
Whoa. It's odd to see this crime scene sign here, since it's usually used for specific situations. Now we're starting to question things. Did something dramatic happen here at the time, yes or no? We don't have the answers yet.
It's a fair question, since in its final years the mall saw tragic events, including children seriously injured after falling through its roof. Even though this shopping mall was simply gigantic, we managed to almost completely explore it. We really loved this exploration, being in such huge spaces. It's very rare, and it's not necessarily something we have in France.
We hope you enjoyed this exploration. We certainly did. If so, please give the video a thumbs up. It would make us happy. And we'll see you next Saturday at 6 p.m. This was Gabriel and Corentin. Bye.